All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the week. We got a lot going on this week. I am going to post the October readings. Hopefully, we will be done by Friday. I will endeavor to try to get them all in this week. I will be traveling this weekend and into next week, so you'll notice that. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's happening? For those of you who have reached out about the astrology class, yes, the astrology class does include that 3-night live uh, for 2026. Okay, so I just want you to know that if you get the astrology class, if you buy the astrology class, my deep dive into astrology, how you can harness the energy of astrology for yourself, you will get that 3-night live. So there you go. All right, that was somebody's question. And also, if you want to learn tarot from me or astrology, all those links are below. Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't know the title of this video yet, so truth be told, that's a good start. Truth be told, thinker, happy. That's an excellent start. And new life. So at the beginning of 2026, we do have something called the Aquarian shift, which I'll be talking about quite a bit before we get into February, where we're launching our new identity. But this is all, it's important that you're paying attention to it right now. There's something about you understanding something. Now, this could be from another person, about a relationship, about your career path. It's like aha moments, and it's like moving away from whatever. I feel like I'm talking to a collective who's had some real struggle with relationships lately, or just the energy of relationships, and it's ironing itself out. Do you know why? Because you're open to some kind of truth that it's possible that in the past you weren't open to. Okay, just I see the awakening card there. Some kind of truth that you just didn't really want to either embrace or even look at, even allow. I don't want to allow that truth. And so now it's kind of like, well, I've got to allow this truth. Otherwise, I can't move forward. Otherwise, I'm staying stuck in an old situation. So you could have had some kind of lie or some kind of, lie is a pretty strong word, but some kind of illusion about a person or about how relationships work, about how the world works, something like that. And you've hung on to it and hung on to it. This is the final collapse of that truth. And then it clears the way for happiness and joy and all good things. And I feel like that's going to be kind of a shock to some of you, that like, if I had all this time, I've been holding on to this truth or the thing I think is truth, because I feel like that's how the world works. So that's how relationships work. Like, I can't let go of this thing. And once you let go of it, peace out, baby. Good stuff. Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit energy. We just had that new moon in Virgo that was an eclipse. The Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. Lots of Leo, Sag, Virgo here. So this is somebody from the past that you may have been trying to change. I'm hearing this you had been trying to change them or kind of fit them into some certain box. But that's really not who they are. And you're seeing the truth about this person, and it's very freeing. Like, for both of you, I don't have to harbor that illusion anymore. You get to be who you really are. I'm not like looking through some kind of lens at you. Like, if there's a person that you think is a romantic partner when really they're a friend, there's somebody who you think is a friend who really isn't. Okay. Whatever it is, it's sort of like setting the both of you free, either to come together or to finish that relationship, whichever one it is for you. We'll get deeper into this. Ooh, Ace of Cups. No matter what, there is new beginnings in relationships. I think you're seeing that, like some kind of label. You've made some kind of label for this person or this type of person, and it has kept you from happiness, telling yourself that this person, oh, this person's not for me. They don't have any sense of commitment, right? You're just like, because they're a certain way, because they're, they travel a lot, they're lighthearted, they want to move around a lot, whatever, just automatically dismiss them. And I kind of feel like that has been a mistake in the past. So this could be like you meeting up with a new person and you automatically make this assumption about them based on your past, which is how we do it, right? I mean, that's what past experiences are about. They give us a framework for how the world works. But I feel like all of those frameworks are up for grabs, up for shifting, up for changing in Libra time. Ace of Cups. Yep. 10 of Swords. There it is. The 7 of Pentacles. Been trying to jam somebody into a square peg into a round hole here. The High Priestess. There it is. The Devil card. And the Ace of Pentacles. Look on the other side of this. Is really beautiful. Happiness and new life. Some of you have been beating your head against a wall about a particular person for a really long time. I think it's time to let them go. If it's not happening, if it hasn't happened up till now, it's not happening. If it is something you've been pushing away up until now, it's probably for you, right? It's like the opposite energy. 3 of Swords, the Star, and the Emperor. Oh, yeah. Wow. I just feel like it's your intuitions coming online. Either about this particular person or about how I am in relationships, how I deal with relationships. I also feel like this could work for you having a frame of who you are, and that comes from other people, and it's wrong. Other people, maybe growing up, they told you you weren't that bright. Turns out they're wrong. A lot of times when people do that to you, it's because of their own jealousy, their own envy. They're trying to keep you small. They're trying to keep you off balance in terms of your intuition. So there's a sense of like, I'm wanting this person who has shown a lot of the opposite of what I think. They're, I can't stand that person. Well, they're the love of your life. Oh, I love this person. Well, they're an avoidant and they don't want to be in relationship, right? And you're like, oh, I can change it. Oh, I can fix that. Talk to me about this 10 of Swords here. 10 of Swords and Devil. And then we got the healing card here. So if you allow something to end, like this Ace of Cups is just potential, right? And if you allow something to complete because of the frame that you have, you're like, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. Really? Because I don't think so. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. Those are definitely 2 potentials. But the Ace of Cups as a potential is in the past. And the Ace of Pentacles as potential is in the future. And the Ace of Pentacles is about making something real. And I'm seeing this Emperor here. So there's like a person here coming in who's the real deal. You got to get away from the person who's not the real deal. So talk to me about this 10 of Swords, please. This has been going on for a long time. Woo! Ace of Swords. 3 of Cups. There's the Empress. Wow. Venus. 4 of Wands. We're going to talk a lot about Venus. Venus is moving into Libra, and where it's in domicile. Venus is very happy in Libra. Venus understands Libra because it rules Libra. So there's definitely something coming out of Virgo, and there's Virgo energy. So some of you may have not necessarily held on to a Virgo, but it could have been, but maybe not necessarily, but you're holding on And Virgo energy is about the details, right? It's about looking really closely at a thing, maybe a little bit persnickety, maybe a little bit nitpicky. Those are shadow elements of Virgo. High vibe Virgo is healing. So this can be a very healing experience of being like, wow, I've been looking too closely. Okay, so I'm almost getting this image of like a map, like right up to your face. And like all you're seeing is like a road and then maybe a route number or not even. And you're not really seeing anything about the situation, about the situation, or about who this person is. Only when you pull the map away from your face do you like, oh my God, that's a map of Zimbabwe. Oh my God, that's a map of Iowa. Like, if you see these two things, map of Iowa, map of Zimbabwe, you probably wouldn't confuse the two of them. But up close like that, and there's, definitely something about the need to be right. I need to have this person be my twin flame, right? Like the need to have that's Virgo, shadow Virgo energy. And with Venus moving into, there's a whole bunch going on in October. I did a video last week about in October, just kind of a big picture. So if you want to go take a look at that. But Venus moving in to Libra doesn't happen until midway through October, but it is going to get us right in terms of relationships and help us see the truth, because Libra is the card of justice. So people who are hanging on to a belief system are going to change that belief system because they were looking at it through a lens, through a framework of what somebody else gave you. Now that framework is going to go away and you'll be able to see things more clearly or see what's actually happening. What are the possibilities? I feel like this is like a celebratory Three of Cups here with this Ace of Swords. Like, yay, I see the truth. This is also celebration, the Four of Wands. Yay, right? And some of you, this is about yourself. This is about, I've been seeing myself through a lens that isn't me all these years. And I'm finally shedding that. I'm finally realizing how smart I am. I'm finally realizing how amazing I am. I'm finally getting it. Like, I'm not letting people, right? This is oppression, 10 of Wands. I'm not letting people put me down anymore, or I'm not letting people, Three of Pentacles. You got new people coming in, new collaborations. The Devil energy, it's sort of like this is, a lot of shadow Capricorn energy is, if I started something, I'm going to continue to work on it. I'm going to continue to put in the work, even if it's the wrong path or even if it's the wrong frame or something like that. Because damn it, that's what we do. Shadow Capricorn is like, I start something, I complete it, and then I move on to the next task. Shadow Capricorn says, I don't give a flying F if this isn't the right thing. I am going to complete it. I am going to get this person, right? There's like that. And then we got Aquarius here, which is like, look to the future. And it is about freedom in a big way. We also have a grand air trine coming up this month when Venus moves into Libra, where we are kind of liberated from something, the grand air trine. We also have a lot of Mars, a lot of Scorpio energy, and Scorpio energy is about trust. Scorpio energy is also about intimacy. So you're going to see a lot of that. I want to understand the Devil card here. Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Wow. And the Hierophant. So there have been people around you. Now, this may just be for a few of you. There have been people around you who have been lying to you or just basically trying to frame up for you who you are. And that has kept you from your happiness and your joy. It has kept you from this because of jealousy. It's also kept you hanging on to relationships that have no future. because you are dogged about it, right? Shadow Capricorn, like, I'm going to make this work no matter what. So the three of Swords says, okay, I finally see it. I'm letting go of that framework. And there's a sense of loss here with this Three of Swords that, wow, have I lost a lot of time with this? But here's the King of Wands. We got Aries energy here. The Three of Swords. Judgment, awakening. Wow. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. There's definitely a sense of I've lost a lot of time. Okay. Five of Pentacles is about time. It can be about shame, right? And you're kind of seeing how amazing you are, regardless of that old story. So let's keep going. I want to look and see what you don't see coming. I want to get into this Emperor and the King of Wands coming in. There's a new partner likely coming in, some kind of new love. We are talking about Venus after all. So let's keep going. If this is your reading, awesome. Link below. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.